Hey everybody, this is a video to hopefully help people who have heard from their sons and daughters that they no longer want contact or they have ghosted you. And I see a lot of parents initially in the stages of estrangement in groups on Facebook, etc., that say, well, I reach out of love and I have the right to reach out and, it's not going to hurt anything. And I want I'm here to help because I understand when my estrangement first happened, I was reaching out. I was stopping by my youngest daughter's work, sending letters. I went to my oldest daughter's work. I was a begging fool. I was begging, please talk to me, please reach out. It's, your birthday, my birthday, etc. It's Mother's. I probably made up non-truths in order to get him back. I didn't say I had cancer. Or anything like that, but I can see stretching the truth to try to get their attention or to get them to feel sorry for me or whatever the case is. And I found a bunch of toys that I sent to my youngest daughter. I found her address. I sent her boxes of toys for her children, my grandchildren, and they all were returned. And I received a letter that said, "Do not contact us again." And that was the last time I reached out. I was brokenhearted. I was devastated. All I wanted to do was repair the relationship, meet my grandkids, and be a grandma, and continue to be a mom, of course, too. And so I was desperate. I was lonely. I was sad, heartbroken. You name it. Did I ever say to myself, I don't want to go on? What's the point of living? I have no purpose anymore. I'm sure I thought it. But then what I had to do is turn my eyes towards people who really, really enjoy my presence and who love me and who give me a hug or type of people if I was in the hospital, um, that I know that would make a good end of life decision for me. And they wouldn't do it because of what I own. They would do it because of who I am. So I had to realize my daughters were no longer babies. I was no longer I no longer had rights as a guardian mom, etc., over them. They were not my tax exemptions per se. I couldn't claim them anymore. Government says after the certain age you can't claim your kids unless they're dependents. And when they're adults and they move out and they say no more contact, um, we have to look at them as strangers because it is stranger than fiction. It is they become strangers to us. They choose to become strangers to us. Then we have to say, if a stranger were to tell you, don't contact me anymore, you would have to respect their decision. If you break up with someone and you say, don't contact me anymore, that person has to respect your decision. If you estrange from the relationship, become a stranger to that person. And so I know how challenging it is. I know how difficult it is. Couple of suggestions is I found a good therapist. I reached out to friends. Um, I reached out to people who could give me strength to get through an hour, a minute, a day, a year, etc. And it's been 15 years. So I'm speaking. I'm 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 coming to you with love, care, compassion, kindness. What the types of I'm granting to you what your children are not, and I'm letting you know if you reach out and you continue to do so. Parents have faced restraining orders. They have been arrested. Um, a lot of us are still working. I'm retired, but a lot of us have to maintain employment. The last thing you need is to be arrested and have something on your record. Um, and a restraining order is, I don't know how long that one lasts, but that's the last thing you need, really. If you need a job that you need a clear, that you need no criminal history, the last thing you need is anything to be marked on your record. So not only are you being hit as a parent, you're being hit in the pocketbook through your employment, possible potential employment as well. So all I'm saying is just take a step back. As hard as it is, don't reach out. If you have to block their number from your phone, so if you, in that moment of weakness, still want to reach out, at least it won't go through. Don't email, do whatever it takes. Protect yourself. Don't set yourself up for failure. Don't allow yourself to become a target. It's, don't let them kick you while you're down. So anyways, that's all I want to say about it, and I'll be back.